I just got the last bog scale fin that I need. Alright, I just got the last Marigoyle skull. So I'm gonna go and get the focus that I need, which is from Belden the Blade. Alright, turning in the quest here. I don't care about that one. This is the one. Oh wait. Reversing the scales is the one I need because it has Signet of Capture. I need to go to the collector, so I just need to get the quest from him, and I thought I would come this way, and then the collector's like right over there. Alright, here's the collector, Belden the Blade. I'll probably be keeping this for a long time just because it has the HCT and HSR for death magic. And it doesn't, I don't know. It's required 9, but like I don't think I'm gonna get anything better for a long time. I was using this, I forgot. Alright, I'm gonna buy 2 Signet of Captures for now. And I didn't really need to buy 2, but I'll need one later. So I'm switching the build back, away from this build, which is a shame because it was fun, but I don't know. I just think that with weapons and gear being harder to get, like the runes you need, and just like less survivable. I mean, I don't think this build is as survivable either, but I'm gonna try to make it a bit more survivable. Alright, so this is where you capture Animate Bone Fiend. He's level 21, man. Anyway, I'm gonna capture the skills now. So in Beetleton, there's another crafter, and I need a death magic scar pattern anyway, so I think I'm gonna just buy one here. I'm sure I can figure out a way to farm it. Alright, I'm now gonna try to make my way to Keswick's Peak and farm some Alpine Minotaur horns for a collector. Alright, there's some forest minotaurs here, but they're level 19. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be in this area. Alright, there's our first one. Alright, there's another one. I don't know if there's any more in this area. I might have to rezone. Alright, I just need one more. Alright, I got the last one that I need, so I'm gonna go and bring it to the collector. Alright, I made it to the collector, so I'll buy the HSR, but it's not fully 40/40. I don't know if you can upgrade this though. I'm guessing you probably can't. But anyway, I really got to consider builds because this build does not have the sustain that I'm looking for. I cannot trust the healer henchman, so I'd rather not die. Alright, I finally got this guy to spawn. It's like a 1 in 20 chance. It's pretty annoying to get him to spawn, but actually no, it's worse. It's like 3% because it's 1 in 20 for a boss to spawn. The skill I wanted from him is Dark Bond, and he also has another skill that... This one, Dark Bond. And then I'm also going to get Death Nova, because that could be good for other stuff. Alright, I just hit level 15. I'm going to put points in Death Magic. Alright, we got some blue ore robes. see what we get. Attunement is pretty good, actually. I mean, it's not pretty good, but it's at least something. Like, it's something that's somewhat useful, even though, like, it's not that great. Alright, I just finished DLSO Seaboard, so now I'm on to Divinity Coast. Okay, this has been the most profitable mission ever. I got 2 purple, and I got 2 gold, which don't really matter. But then I got another 2 ore vestments. Alright, I did the bonus, so now we just bring them over here, and then we finish Divinity Coast. This bonus is kind of annoying, because sometimes you forget to talk to the guy, and then it just ends the mission. Alright, so we made it to the jungle, or desert, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna see if we get lucky with all this stuff. Interesting. This is like a... I don't know if that's max armor, but that's kind of interesting. I might keep that just in case. Yeah, that one's not useful. Alright, I'm gonna do the blues first. We got... I'll do the dead bow. Highly salvageable is nice. Let me salvage that. 11 wood planks. Let me buy another salvage kit. Okay. So the first thing we have is the blue decayed ore robes. Survivor, that's pretty good. That's the one that is like the best in pre-searing. Next one we got corrupted ore vestments, prodigy's insignia again. Wow. Not used for me, but that's a lot of money. Okay, now for the purples. Heavy Tengu armor. Come on, death magic, air magic, and sentry. So that sucks. Completely useless. Okay, last but not least, the Ettin's pauldron. Okay, we got blessed insignia. That's actually pretty good, because I do have this enchantment and that enchantment. So I'll probably use the blessed insignia. I will say I'm pretty disappointed. None of it was very good. Alright, so now I'm going to start Brother's Fury, Eye for Profit. So with this build, the only thing I'm really worried about is conditions. I guess enchantment strip is still pretty dangerous. Well, I'm not really worried about weakness, but since I have Dark Bond, I won't really take damage unless it's from conditions. I see why you normally put Minion Master on heroes though, because this is very tedious to maintain. Alright, this quest was pretty annoying. Like, they do some like ritual for like 2 minutes. Alright, here we are at the wilds. I don't know, I'm still kind of like nervous a little bit about this mission, because at this point there's a lot of conditions and I just don't really have anything to remove them. Alright, I'm gonna be extra careful in this mission because I know that there's a lot of conditions and hexes, and I just don't really have a way to remove them right now with this build. Alright, level 16 now. I'm gonna put another point in death magic. Alright, completed the bonus where I kill all of the centaur chieftains or whatever. It's a pretty, I don't know, some parts of it get scary because a lot of the Maguma hunters have pretty strong condition damage, so. Alright, I completed the wilds. So now I'm on Bloodstone Fen. Alright, I'm gonna do the Bloodstone Fen mission. This one's gonna be really annoying because of the bonus where you're not supposed to kill anything. And I only have henchmen. Okay, this bonus is really annoying because I can't let the henchmen kill these things. Alright, this is a really annoying one, but I did it with henchmen because you have to control them and stuff. It's stupid. Like, you can't kill a jungle guardian or else you fail. Alright, Bloodstone Fen done. Alright, time to do the primary quest. The next mission is kind of scary because I'm pretty sure if you fail, you just die. But I think I can port out if I do before that happens. I got a blue centaur harness. Let's see what it is. It is... Okay, that's not bad. More health. Let's put it on Tyrian boots of... I won't get rid of that for now. Less Tyrian legs of Vitae for 10 more HP. Not bad. Alright, finished the Demagogue's Vanguard quest. So I forget where the guy we're looking for is in here, but I'm assuming he's like right at the entrance, or maybe... Okay, he's pretty far down. So we still got a ways to go, but did that part of it. Alright, we made it to Venatari's Refuge, and he'll give me these 2 primary quests. Alright, I finished a helping hand here. So now I'm gonna do Urgent Warning. Just got a gold truncheon. Pretty bad. It doesn't even have any components on it. Alright, made it to Aurora Glade. This mission, I'm kind of scared of it because I feel like it's kind of annoying with henchmen, and I'm pretty sure that if they capture all the points, or one of your points isn't captured or something, you die, and I'm pretty sure that would count as a hardcore death, so I want to be very careful. So I'm going to turn in this quest. I'll get level 17. Probably put it in Death Magic, just because stronger Bone Fiends is always better.
I've heard much of you.
Alright, so level 17, we put it in Death Magic. And then I'm going to start the mission. Alright, so I'm at this part and I'm kind of scared. I also forgot to bring Sprint. But I hope I don't fail, because then I'll be dead, I think. Alright, I believe it's done. That was a lot easier than I thought. I'm guessing it's a bit harder in hard mode, but lucky for me, it's not hard mode. So I gotta kill the Demagogue. Demagogue? For the bonus. And then I just capture the rest, I believe. I kind of wish I had brought Sprint, but whatever. Anyway, the Bone Fiends didn't teleport with me. So, alright. Got the Henge Guardian down, also got a Maguma key. I assume it picked it up, but it'll be in the unclaimed loot anyway. So now we're at the Henge of Dinravi. I'm not too worried about the next 2 missions. I'm worried more about the desert missions, because those are pretty difficult.
How can I help?
I think this is the primary. Yeah. Alright, I made it to Riverside Province. I'm gonna turn the quest, but then I want to go back. I forgot that this teleports you here. But I need to go back. I need to get to the Maguma Slade or whatever. Which is kind of annoying because now I gotta fight my whole way through. I was actually pretty close to it. But yeah, anyway, I need to go here to get a skill. There's a skill that I wanted in here. And she has what I wanted, Unholy Feast. $39 health from 3 foes in the area. It costs 15 energy, but I figured it's good for like if I have some melee pressure on me, I can get a quick heal. Alright, I'm gonna start this mission. I don't think it'll be that bad as long as I don't pull like a huge group or something. Alright, this mission kind of took a while. You have to kill so many white mantle. But anyway, it's done. I got the bonus too. So now we're at Sanctum K. I forgot what this mission is. Oh yeah, this is the one where you have to go on the boat and you have to defend it. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't think I'll get overwhelmed, especially since I'll have all the bone fiends. I'm pretty close to level 18, so I think I'll probably do a quest before I do the mission. Alright, I'm gonna make my way to Stingray Strand. Sorry, Fisherman's Haven. Alright, I got level 18. I'm probably gonna put some in... I guess I'll put one more in Blood Magic and one more in Soul Reaping. Alright, I made it to Fisherman's Haven. I just kind of went here because I needed to level up. And there was barely any experience left. I guess if I wanted to, I could do these quests, but I'm probably just gonna go and do Sanctum K now. Alright, I think this is supposed to be his resting place. There we go. Alright, now we go and defend for a little bit, and then it's over, and we'll be in the desert. I was just thinking about how I hadn't gotten an armor drop this one. I'll pick it up. Alright, time for the desert. While I'm in the air.
On the boat, hurry. We must make a...
Alright, so I'm hoping that I get a Necromancer rune from this. Oh, I got a Minion Master. Nice. Problem is, Undertaker. I don't want to get rid of that. But I'm at least going to salvage off the Minion Master. Dang, I got really lucky with that. Alright, so apparently this guy right here has a Crichton Tunic for 5 White Mantle emblems, which I have, so I'm just going to exchange it. The only problem is I don't think you can put insignias on this. No, you can. I don't remember then. There's something you can't put on it though. I feel like maybe you can't put runes on it. I guess I'll find out, but it's good enough for now. So I'm gonna salvage the Undertaker's insignia off of the old one. I didn't even lose it. I guess I can salvage this because I don't need it anymore. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna put the Minion Master insignia on the Crichton Tunic. I don't want to replace the Blessed. I'm just gonna save this. I don't want to like waste it somehow. I'm gonna check what other trophy, if there's anything else I can trade in. So I forgot that the desert armor is maxed, but it can't be upgraded with an insignia. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna save for the one in Drox. But for now, I'll just go with this one. Maybe there's some other armor collectors that would be easy to get for the 51 because you can actually put stuff on it. And also, I found out that the White Mantle badges don't have like any type of collector, and they're not even used for Nicholas the Traveler, so you can just sell them. It's kind of weird though. So I get 250 for that. So I also found out there's a guy in Venatari's Refuge right here that is collecting 5 Ancient Eyes for Crichton boots. So I'm going to exchange those as well. And now I have to salvage this Rune of Attunement off of it, I guess. And then I don't really have a use for this anymore. Also, I think I'm going to, since I have a lot of money, I'm going to buy the 2 Runes of Holding. Okay, so there's a few ways. Well, there's 2 ways to get the leggings. I can either farm the jungle skin or jungle scale fins or jungle troll tusks for those 2. And then unfortunately the death magic headpiece is behemoth jaws, and I don't know if that's easily farmable, but I think this is a worthy investment. I mean, I've already almost got most of it done. So I have 2 jungle troll tusks, and I don't actually have any jungle scale fins. So it's probably better to farm jungle trolls. And then, so that would be for that. And then the gloves, I just need 1 more ebon spider leg, and then the behemoth jaws. So I'm going to farm the ebon spider legs first. Alright, so apparently the best way to farm the spider legs is just by running from here to Majesty's Rest, which is directly to the east of here. So I'm going to do that and see if I can just get the last spider leg I need. Alright, I got the last spider leg I need, so I'm gonna get out of here now and go exchange it here. I'm hoping, I don't know, it won't matter for this, but I'm pretty sure you can't break your armor that's customized for you when you salvage it, but I could be wrong. I know it works that way with heroes, but I don't know if it works that way for the player's armor. Anyway, I'm taking the Soul Reaping rune. I think it works. It's happened 3 times I haven't salvaged it. So I'm gonna put this back on. So now I've got half of the armor. Well, yeah, pretty much half. Over half, actually. So now I gotta figure out how to farm the behemoth jaws. Okay, so apparently you're supposed to farm this, you're supposed to get to Dry Top, and you just keep rezoning from Tangleroot. And I think there's some jungle trolls I can kill on the way, which I also need for the other part of the leggings. This is really OP though, with Dark Bond. Like, I can just flat out tank this guy and he doesn't hit anything. Oh, we got a jungle troll tusk. I need one of those. I need 2 more now, I think. But yeah, it's really strong. Alright, got another jungle troll tusk. I'll probably just keep farming between these 2 areas until I get all of the tusks that I need. But I think I only need, what? I think it was 5. I don't know if the anti-farm code prevents you from getting the trophies or not. I feel like it just prevents you from getting like gold and purple, but I could be wrong. Alright, it's quite the trek to get to this person, but they're the ones that trade the troll things for leggings, so I'm gonna buy those. Then I'm gonna need to salvage, and I'm hoping that my theory is right and it doesn't. I care more about the blessed insignia. Oh, I guess I was wrong, so there goes my vitae, but whatever. I cared more about the blessed insignia. And I also think the blessed insignia is better than the Undertaker insignia, so I'm gonna put that on the legs again. I wonder if this is supposed to be, in Guild Wars 2, that statue with the skill point in one of the, maybe it's Auric Basin. Maybe that's what this place is supposed to be in Guild Wars 2. Alright, we're gonna start Sands of Souls. This is the one that takes you to the next mission, I guess, Augury Rock. Something good now is that I've got another healer henchman, which is nice. So, but I still gotta be really careful. Alright, just hit 19. I'm gonna put something, I don't know, I think I only need one more death magic level. It's kind of annoying because the Jade Scarabs have enchantment stripping, so I keep losing my Dark Bond. Alright, I made it to Augury Rock. It's honestly kind of scary in the desert because of those flame traps. I didn't realize how much damage they do. Alright, so I have all the missions now to do. Honestly, I think the desert is going to be really challenging. I'm not sure though.